Alright, so it is the 30 minutes speaking. But before that, let me just open my stuff to make sure if it is a pretty good one. You know what? I'm not really sure that I'm gonna use the Google Translate for this one right now because it's a pretty bad. Not sure if it's a good idea or not. Anyway, just go to Google Translate for me right now because I need it for my English speaking, right? So just do it. Alright. So for now, I'm gonna go to Google Meet for having for the new meetings. Start an instant meeting, and then I'm gonna go here, right over here. Then show now. It's pretty okay, right? Alright, so this is the 30 minute speaking, and I'm gonna use all of the time for reading the papers that Mr. Water had given me 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago before the Christmas break. Yeah, so I'm gonna check it out. So I'm gonna check it out. So it's gonna be oh, there you go, boy. Oh, there you go, boy. There you go, boy. There you go, boy. Right, so there you go, boy. Alright, so I started. So now I'm gonna put the pen inside my mouth. Right? Alright, just make this one right over here. That's pretty okay. I mean, that's pretty good. So now I'm gonna put the pen inside my mouth to feel the pain when I talk. So now I'm gonna put the pen inside my mouth in order to feel the pain while I'm talking. Right. Let me just take it out. Right, there you go. It's gonna be this one. Where is it? Here. I'm gonna put this one inside my mouth. Alright, I'm really ready for now. Okay, so John Burney took his right hand from his pocket and knocked on Osborne's door. 9-year-old Ada answered. Is your father at home, Ada? Yes, Mr. Burney. Just a minute and I'll get him for you. Leaving the door ajar, she disappeared into the darkness of the living room. Several minutes later, Arch Wilson appeared. What's your business, Burney? Well, Mr. Wilson, fact is, I'm needing me a fireplace for the house I just built out on Cattle Road. Was wondering if you could do it for me. Wilson leaned against the door frame and crossed his arms over his chest. He raised his right hand to his chin and gripped it thoughtfully. Being truthful, Bernie, and for folks say you are not good not to folks say you're not too good about paying what you order. You order. Now I'm not gonna spend my time bidding for you a fried rice when I'm not going to get paid for it. Folks don't have no business talking that way about me. Why? What with Elsie and its 5 children? Money just gets right tight sometimes, that's all. I might pay a little bit slow now and then, but I always pay. Besides, it's getting near October and the nights are getting chilly already. My family needs that fireplace, and folks do say you are the best mason in Plymouth. He shoved his hands into his coat pocket and looked thoughtfully at Welton. Welton looked back at him. His hand returned to his chin. Sure as he was born, Art had heard from many a reputable man that Barney was really slow about paying his bills, but he bothered to pay them at all, and him with a good, decent paying job down at St. Thomas. For say he squandered most of his pay, and they did work for Bernie only for the sake of his 5 children and Elsie, who was a decent enough tap. Fact is, Bernie, the job could cost you $100. Now I'll be needing half of that before I do the job, and the other half the day I'm finished. Won't do it any other way. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, Mr. Wilton. I can come up with the money. When can you do the job? Oh, I suppose I can start to work next Monday, and I'll be over tomorrow to take a look at what you want done. Just remember, you'll be there. You'll be there Monday at 7 in the morning with $50 in your hand. On the Friday when we started. Okay, Mr. Wilson, sounds good. I'll be there with the $50. He stuck out his right hand. Wilson took it briefly in his own. Okay, Bernie, good night now. He closed the door. The following Monday morning, Art drove his wagon up to the new Bernie place at 7 sharp. Sure enough, Bernie was waiting for him, and walked up to the wagon as it came to a head. Morning, Mr. Wilton. Nice day. Morning, Bernie. Got the money? Well, Mr. Wilton, fact is, I just couldn't get the whole $50 up in so short a time. I've got $40. So, won't we gonna be okay? Art closed one eye and dropped his chin. 40, eh? I promise I'll have the other $60 when you're finished. Please, Mr. Wilton. It's awfully important we get the fireplace in. I'm moving the family into the place in 2 weeks. Okay, oh, give me the $40, Bernie. I'll build your fireplace, but you better have that $60 the day I'm done. Bernie smiled and dug into his trouser pocket. Coming up with 4 warm bills, and placed them one by one into Welton's outstretched hand. Into Burton's outstretched, outstretched, outstretched hand. I appreciate your good heart, Mr. Wilton. I put the money into his deep shirt pocket, jumped nimbly off the wagon, and went to work. Between the job and some surveying he was doing for the town, it took him nearly 2 weeks to finish. He sent word to Bernie that he expected to see him on Monday morning at the new house. He had lighted the large stone and was cleaning up when he saw Bernie walking towards him. Morning, Bernie was done. So I see. You do good work, Mr. Wilton. That'll be $60. Bernie did not look at Art. His eyes were glued to his brand new chimney. Well, Mr. Wilton, fact is, I don't have it. Only worked a few days this week, and Art didn't stay around to hear the rest. He picked up his tools, walked calmly to his wagon, climbed, climbed in, and drove away. Well, Bernie said to himself, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Wilton is not, Wilton is not as tough as everyone says he is. He laughed out loud at his own cleverness. No, Wilton thinks he's a smart guy, but nobody gets one by on throne burning. 2 days later, he moved his family into the new house. After the furniture was in, he decided to light a fire in his new fireplace. He put a dry log in and lit kindling. Slowly it burst into flame. Looks good, don't it? Elsie, hey, wait a minute. Why is it so smoky in here? Smoke, smoke, going up to the chimney. Elsie gave me some water. Got to put the fire out quick. He did so and ran outside to join his wife, coughing like a sick man. When the smoke cleared a bit, he went back inside and opened the windows. Dark Burton, he muttered to himself, since he's such a good mason. An hour later, a room once again filled with fresh air. Bernie went inside. He looked up the chimney and saw nothing but the sky. I'm going over to South Street to see Wilton. He told Elsie. Who does he think he is? Building me a fireplace that don't work. This time, when Bernie knocked on his door, Art opened it himself. He did look a bit surprised to see Bernie standing there, and waited for him to speak. Your fireplace don't work. Don't work, eh? That's right. I just lit it, and smoke couldn't go up to the chimney. Why, Elsie and I nearly died. Looked really healthy to me, Bernie. Don't get smart with me, Wilton. What's the matter with that fireplace? Art shocked his chin and squinted at Bernie. Well, can't say that I know, Bernie. I guess a man just can't expect much from a $40 fireplace these days. Bernie opened his mouth but said nothing. You come up with $60 and I'll come down and take a look. But not a minute sooner. But Mr. Wilton, we moved in today. We need that fireplace tonight. My poor little children are going to freeze to death. $60, said Ed, closing the door in Bernie's face. Two nights later, Bernie once again knocked on the Wilton door, and it was once again opened by Art. I got the $60, Wilton. Let's see it. Bernie took the wad out of his pocket and slapped it into Art's hand. Art unrolled it and counted it twice. Yep, that's the $60 you owe me? Alright. He started to close the door. Bernie put a hand to keep it from closing. Now, wait a minute. When you coming over to fix my fireplace? Your fireplace? Your fireplace? Oh, that's right. You claim the fireplace needs fixing. Well, can't make it tomorrow. I got the wedding and some surveying to do. I'll be over Sunday afternoon after dinner. Be there around 2 o'clock. He closed the door before Bernie could answer. Sunday afternoon at 2:30. Wilton drove up to the new Bernie place. Bernie came outside to meet him. Afternoon, Bernie. Family home? Afternoon, Mr. Wilton. No, they're all over at Elsie's folks having Sunday dinner, or stormed off his wagon. He took out a ladder and a brick and walked to the house. Setting the ladder against the house, he quickly ascended to the roof. Brick in hand, he walked up to the newly built chimney and looked down the shaft. Lifting the brick, he dropped it down the chimney, shattering the pane of glass he had mortared in so firmly the week before.
Right. So when I put the pen inside my mouth, I can feel my pain while I'm talking. That it is a really really terrible thing in my life. That's pain. You know what? That's pain. Um, that's when I put the pen. When I put the pen. When I put the pen inside my mouth. You know what? That pen. It is really really bad. It just go inside my mouth and then make a lot of pain inside it, and I feel like the pain. Uh, it and I feel like the pain. Um, I feel like the the pain. It is trying to uh, you know the pain. It the the pain. It is trying the pain. The pain. When I put the pain. When I put the pain. Yeah. And then I can feel the pain from the pain. Um, I can feel the pain from the pain. Um, I can feel the pain from the pain, and it is a really bad thing for me because when I put the pen inside my mouth, when I put the pen inside my mouth, when I put the pen inside, when I put the pen inside my mouth, I can feel the pain a lot. You know what? You know, the pain when you uh, just put it inside your mouth when you talk it or when you try to talk, it just goes it's just like it's stopping you from letting your when you breathe out, and you can feel the pain a lot when you put the pain inside your mouth, when you put when you put the pen inside your mouth, and then you can feel the pain a lot. When you put the pen when you put the pen inside your mouth, you can feel the pain a lot. You Yeah. All right. So now let's just take out um, the pen. When I just take out the pen, um, when I just take out the pen, when I just take the pen out, 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 when I put the pen inside my mouth, I can feel the pain a lot. And the feeling when I put the pen inside. I mean, the feeling when I put the pen outside my mouth. Um, when I put the pen inside my mouth, and when I just put the pen outside my mouth, I see a huge difference between, like, when I put the pen inside my mouth. Is it really, I feel the pain, it is a lot, but when I just put the pen out, um, it's not really, it's not that bad, right? The pain, I cannot feel it anymore. When I mean, the pain, I cannot feel it anymore when I put the pen outside my mouth. When I put the pen is when I put when I put the pen outside my mouth, and then I cannot feel the pain anymore. I can I'm trying to to pronounce the pain and the pain separately. um, the pain and the pen separately. The pain and the pen. The pen and the pen. The pen and the pen. Actually, I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen. Actually, I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen separately. Actually, I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen separately in order to have a better idea, like how can I pronounce it correctly for the next time. And you know what? Actually, for the very first time, I cannot, do it easily. Like, I found that it is really hard for me to focus on, the pronunciation of the pen and the pen. If you consider that it is the same, but actually it's two word. It's two words. It actually they are two words. Like the pen and the pen and the pen. The pen, the pen. Oh my god. Okay, so also now I wanna put the pen. So now I'm gonna put the pen. Okay, the pen. Actually, when I try to pronounce, the pen and the pen. Actually, when I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen, it actually when I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen. Actually, when I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen. Actually, when I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen. Actually, when I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen. Actually, when I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen. Actually, when I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen. Actually, when I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen. Actually, when I'm trying to pronounce the pen and the pen, when I put the pen inside my mouth, I can feel the pain. Yeah, I feel it's really hard for me to pronounce the pen and the pen separately because it's not like easy for me. I can do it like now. I can pronounce the pen. This is I can pronounce the pen. I can pronounce the pen. I can pronounce the pen. Actually, I can pronounce the pen. Now, actually, what is the difference between the pen and the pen? Actually, what's the difference between the pen and the pen is between the pen and the pen. Actually, what is the difference between the pen and the pen? The difference between the pen and the pen. Actually, the difference between the pen and the pen. The pen. The pen and the pen. Actually, the difference between the pen and the pen. The pen and the pen. The pen and the pen is that I actually at the first time when I start this one I cannot pronounce like the pen really I cannot pronounce like pen 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 the word this word you use for an object that you use to write. I cannot pronounce it clearly. The pen, the pen, the pen, the pen. Yeah, there's two words. You can see that, right? Actually, for the first time when I try to pronounce this one, for the pen and PAIN, like this the percentage when the mulatto it brings out the PAIN is higher than PEN, which is like 90% for PAIN and 10% for PEN. But now it is different. Like the percentage of PEN and PAIN, it is the same. So I can see that I have improved my speaking skill a lot. Okay, so let's try it again. The pen, the pen, the pen, and the pen. When I put the pen inside my mouth, I can feel the pain a lot. You can see that, right? I can talk about it separately. I can say the word the pen and the pen. I can see the word the pen. I can see the word the pen and the pen separately. Although I can actually when I try to talk, the pen, the thing that you use to write, I can pronounce it clearly. My laptop it can brings out the thing that I really want to say. Although most of the time like just 50% it brings out the wrong one. Like PAIN, it's not like instead of PEN. But that is a huge improvement from the beginning. Like for the beginning, I just gain 10%. I just gain 10% for the pen, and 90%. I mean 10% for the pen. And 90% for the pen. And 10% for the pen, and 90% for the pen. And lastly, but now I can talk about it clearly. I can make the laptop print out the thing that I really want, like after several of speaking. But that's okay. A perfect takes time if you can do it really well, so it's okay. Alright, so now it's 30 minutes straight now, and have a good day, guys. I have to prepare the note for French speaking. Alright, so bye and have a good day.